everybody, it's Christopher Sapienza. How are ya? I'm coming to you with one of my final videos for my campaign for the election to the Eastern Region Councilor seat. I hope everyone is well. I thought I'd share this time around a little story about my personal life. I have had, back in 2010, some adversity kind of come into my world, having been diagnosed with a condition called acute congenital spinal stenosis. And right before all that was diagnosed, for several years I had to stop performing. I was in extraordinary pain in my extremities and my legs. Couldn't feel my feet. Sciatic pain was awful. My calves, my thighs, everything hurt. And I was renovating a room here in my home, and I pulled something and my back completely went out on me. I was on the floor. It was pretty bad. I was diagnosed in August of 2010, and the diagnosis of acute congenital spinal stenosis is the narrowing of the spinal canal. So I basically was born with only 5% of a spinal canal. Nothing there. The spinal fluid wasn't able to travel from the brain down. I suffered with, I still do, migraines on several occasions, and lower back pain was prominent then. I found a doctor who was willing to help me, and he said it would take like a 3-month recovery, and because I teach, I wasn't able to do that type of time off from teaching. I'm a contractor with the school, so I can't just take time off. I would lose money. So I went through the school year, with getting epidural shots, and the following summer, in June, I had my surgery in 2011. And I woke up with no pain, and it was amazing. He truly saved my life. He gave me hope for the future and hope of getting back on stage. And it was in the hospital that I started to create my one-man show on my way back. Double entendre expected. And it chronicalized my entire journey up to that point of the surgery and coming out of it, and me getting back on stage and performing, and how I've gotten more involved with Actors Equity here as far as the liaison. So so I had done that, and I then started the following year in 2012, I joined back up at Weight Watchers. I am a person who has a food addiction. Flat out, I have food addiction issues. Many of you all know that, and I'm not silent about it. It's a very big part of who I am, and I don't hide from it. I'm aware of it in a huge way. But the people that I met there have become some of my dearest friends, and they were part of a running group. And I was like, wow, that could be interesting. Do I want to start running? And it was something I never thought I could do. And one day I said, I'm going to do a 5K locally, and I did. I was the last person to finish, but they all cheered me in. And from that point on, I started doing more local runs. I did more 5Ks. I've done the Hot Chocolate 15K. I've done the Broad Street 10 miler, which has 41,000 participants. Huge, worldly renowned run here in Philadelphia. I've done the Rothman 8K a few times. What else? But the biggest ones that I have been taking part in over several years have been the Disney Wine and Dine Half Marathon Weekend. And I attempted my first half marathon back in 2014, I want to say, and it was not pretty. I didn't finish. No, what was I thinking? I was not prepared. And that's a big thing. I wasn't prepared for it. But in 2018, because I'd gone every year, not to do all the half marathon every year, but in 2018, I had made the decision. I had lost a bunch of weight. I'm down over 30 pounds at this point. I'm very proud of that. Got a lot to go still. It's a life's journey. But in 2018, I took on the Wine and Dine Half Marathon Challenge. So on Friday, I ran the 5K. On Saturday, I ran the 10K. And on Sunday, I ran the half marathon, and I finished. It was probably one of the most profound moments in my life. a time when I was able to actually achieve a goal of mine that I worked so hard to do, and I didn't give up. My friends, my family have supported me through it all, and let me tell you, training for that was a bear. If anybody is a runner, you know what that's like. So, some of the proudest medals I could ever have. I can get this up here and show you. Oh, they're swinging. Here's my 5K. There's my 10K. There's my half marathon medal. And there's my challenger medal, my finisher's medal. Pretty proud of that. So I crossed that finish line because I had a lot of support and I worked hard. I've been working real hard to serve the members of Actors Equity here in Philadelphia and across the country. And I will continue to work just as hard. But I need your help to get me through the finish line. Let's do it. Down the home stretch, friends. Get me across that line. Can't wait to cheer at the end. Thanks so much. Have a good day.